All right, so yes, welcome to class. Without wasting time, I'm going to be showing you some things from the slide, and I'm also going to be unveiling the reflection template before I can even give it out. All right, so I'm happy to have you on board. And yes, this is called, please mute your mic when you come online, okay? Or let me just mute everybody so that we have a smooth transition. Let me mute everybody. Please, I beg you, mute your mic when you come online, please. Okay, thank you. You can see my screen. Good, 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 good. I'm coming. All right. Okay, so now we can begin. All right. For all of the early comers, we are not supposed to be wasting so much time so that we can be out of here productively. Oh, have I done it? Oh my God. What did I do differently? I'm seeing that we are 19 on the call now. Welcome, everybody. Good to have you on board. Am I muted? No. Okay. Please mute your mic when you when you join the call. Okay. I don't want to say it again. I'm trying to mute everybody. I think I've done it, but I don't know why it's not showing. So back to my screen. Back to my screen. So like I said, if you can see my screen, type X. If you cannot see it again, just type NS. If you can't see it again, just type NS. Okay. All right. Okay, so thank you for joining. This is the finishing the year strong class. If I should ask everybody now, if I ask you, do you want to finish the year strong? Of course, you would. I will get a yes. Yes, I want to finish the year strong. I'm seeing some new faces here. I want to appreciate you for joining. It shows how much you treasure personal development and productivity. That's why you are here. And it's a pleasure to have you. I'm seeing some coaches here too. It's a pleasure to have you on board. Okay. I'm just a small meal. So, coaches, I doff my heart for you. Thank you for being on the call. Right. So, yes, without much ado, let's just kick off. So yes, this question was what I put on the flyer. Is December making you question if you've really achieved anything? Yes, so for me, yes, there are times because when we are wrapping up the year, of course, you'll be tempted to ask, what have I even achieved? I know just imagine when you started off in January, just like a dream, and before you know, December is here, and you're asking yourself, what have I even achieved this year? That's the temptation. Yes, it's tempting to ask those questions, and of course, nothing is wrong with you for asking those questions, right? So, but I want us to look at something. You're going to be examining some case studies. Then, like I said, we are going to have the reflection template that will just something practical so that we can ask some questions and see how to spot those hidden wins and see how to also finish the year strong. If you are excited, just use the reaction box and give me a love emoji. All right, give me a love emoji as we commence. All right, so yes, there is this guy called Tunde, and Tunde is a hard worker, like a hard worker, a very hardworking person. And yes, he tends to be so busy. Tunde tends to wake up 5:30 a.m. He works long days, returns exhausted. Is that the reality of most of us here? You wake up so early, you come back so tired, you don't even have time for a couple of things that even matter. So even when he comes back, he can't even recall how impactful his day was. He sees himself being stressed. And even if you ask, okay, so someone like Tunde now, you're asking him, what have you even achieved this year? Tunde is just looking be like, I don't even know, that he's just been busy, 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 and most of the time he's exhausted. So I don't know whether I have someone like Tunde here, but let's continue. Right. So okay. So now so meet me. My name is Chidima Ruth Sampson. Right. So I am an educator productivity coach. So beyond being an educator productivity coach, I naturally like to inspire people. I'm someone, I don't know, by the grace of God, I'm kind of self-motivated. I like when I like productivity, and I like to also help people to stay productive, whether you're an educator or a professional. Somehow you can't just be around me and not be moving. So an extent I have a mentorship group for young ladies, and I named that group the Consistent Tribe. To an extent, God has been faithful. There are certain things that they've been doing consistently, and even me too. I've been kept in check just by being in that tribe. So I'm an educator, productivity coach, but that's one. I'm also a trainer. So I work with teachers. I also work with brands. I work with brands as well too, just by my love for productivity. And I'm also a social impact advocate. I have an NGO by the grace of God called GPIC for short, right? So I have over 10 years classroom experience. I used to be very active in the classroom. But not too long I left the classroom, not because I don't like the classroom, but I had to transition, right? And so I've had 3 years of training educators, 3 years of training educators, but yes, but I used to be very active in the classroom. So by the grace of God too, we've been able to support 90 teachers, over 90 teachers. In fact, let me even call them 100, because so there's this. I have an academy called the NLI Academy, Nurture, Learn, Inspire Academy, and through that academy, I like to help teachers save time, reduce stress, regain clarity, and build income that is sustainable. But this is not only about teachers. Just of recent too, I've been working with a particular brand on how to make their productivity amazing in the world of marketing, AI marketing and the like. So it's been amazing. So my work is not just for teachers, but yes, I've had a lot of experience working with teachers. So for even the GP, the NGO, to an extent, we go to schools for outreaches, and we also talk about working with young adults, just to show them how they can be more, all right, and how they can also discover their God-given potentials and start to work in it. So yes, so by to the glory of God, I've working in the classroom, I've had a couple of recognition, but these are just the ones I want to talk about for now. So I was best teacher of the year. In fact, it was on two occasions, but I decided to put this one here. I've been featured on radio stations, on Wazobia TV, and just of recent, a particular brand, Gmind AI, they kind of recognized me for empowering teachers to teach smartly. All right. So my mission is simple: to empower, to help educators, to help change makers wherever you find yourself. If you are someone who is impact driven, if you want to make the most out of life, all right, I'm here for you, and I can help you save time, reduce stress, by the grace of God, regain clarity, and also build what is sustainable for you. All right. So that's about me, briefly about me. So yes, now the December deadline is a lie. The December deadline is a lie. I've talked about Tunde that was trapped in the business trap. Now let's talk about Chioma. Now Chioma is a young entrepreneur, right? She's chasing unrealistic year-end targets. So the plan for her was in November, she wanted to achieve a 500K target. So it made her to be working. She would work 16 to 18 hours daily. She would skip meals, she would lose sleep and all that. So funny enough, this is already December, and Chioma was not able to even scratch that goal. So what she just did was she was able to just achieve 380K. Mm? And so her goals, to an extent, she got 90% of her goals, but somehow the deadline was just on her head and she didn't get the remaining 120. So I don't know whether if you are like Chioma and you are here, just type age. Please don't be shy. If you're like Chioma and you've set some goals that you wanted to achieve when it came to financial goals and you didn't crush it, just type age. Let me see age, please. Type age. I want to see. Now, what I have to say to you is December 31st is a calendar date, right? Not a real deadline. So your real deadlines are when you need results and not when the year ends. All right. So that you don't get burnt out and you don't experience burnout. So yes, we'll paint another scenario before we go to our reflection template. Now look at this other truth. You are doing too much. You know, I've mentioned one truth, right, about December. Please don't write on my screen, I beg you. Don't write on my screen. Who is this person? Please don't write on my screen, oh. Thank you. Please. All right. So the other truth I want to talk about is, okay, so yes, we have looked at December deadline is a lie, right? The other truth is, I'm coming. The other truth is you are doing too much. So we have someone like Adekunle. Adekunle is a teacher and he is trapped in productivity debt. How? So Adekunle's reality before now, he used to teach 4 classes. He used to run a tutoring business. He used to manage an online course. He used to mentor 3 junior teachers, and he also was writing a book. Now, the problem was everything he was doing, he was just practicing mediocrity. Please give me a second. He was practicing mediocrity. So Adekunle was practicing mediocrity because he was more like jack of all trade, master of none, right? So, but something happened. He had to sit down and decided because he wanted to make ends meet, but he was doing too much. He was doing 6 things and he was doing these things poorly, right? He was teaching 4 classes, running a tutoring brand. All these things were not getting the best of him. So he became inconsistent. Rather. His classes were rushed. His students were feeling neglected. But something happened. He had to stop the online course he was teaching. All right. He had to stop the online course he was managing and mentoring so that he could focus on teaching and tutoring alone. Guess what? Teaching improved 300%, and his tutoring income also doubled, and the students also loved him again. So what happened? He did 6 things, right? But these 6 things were done poorly, and they kept him exhausted. He was a mediocre and he was even unfulfilled. But after he decided to focus on 2 things done well, he became a bit energized, he became excellent and at peace. So that's Adekunle. Now look at Amara. Look at Amara here. So another truth is your goals are broken. Your goals are broken, right? So look at Amara, an accountant with a goal that broke when the reality changed. A couple of us know that you are in Nigeria now. How you started this year is not the way it's ending in terms of prices of things. Am I communicating? Please, if it's true, just type T. If you think it's not true, put F, false. All right. You know, we are in Nigeria, isn't it? And you know how inflation has even set in. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so there's this baby milk I used to buy. And I know in January that milk was not as expensive as it is right now. That milk was, let's say it was like 15,000 naira. Then before I knew it, in September the price increased from 15,000 naira to 17,500. As I speak to you right now, that the milk is sold for 19,500 naira. So you can imagine that inflation can be very, very real, right? So this accountant, Amara, she had saved 2 million naira in 2025. She built a house fund everything was planned. But what happened? Naira crashed in March. Her salary lost 35% of its value overnight. So the failure for her was, she, instead of 2 million naira, she saved only 900K. All right. So checking it, she will say she failed, right? She will say she failed. But the truth is, she even had to adapt. She had to adapt, and her family too was protected. So you can see, look at this rigid goal. Save 2 million naira by December 31st. When the naira crashed, the goal became impossible. So if you are here and maybe you had some plans and it didn't work out as planned. If you are like Amara here, if you can relate, just type an A. If you can relate to this, Amara, if you know you had some plans, some great plans, and it didn't work as planned, just type an A. Because seriously, yes, in Nigeria, it is well. Our goals must bend without breaking. Seriously. So I'll read your chart very soon. Now look at this one. Truth 4. Peace of mind is the real measure. I don't know what it is that you have as goals, but are you filled with anxiety? Let's look at Chidi. We've looked at a couple of people now with some certain realities. Look at Chidi, a business owner, but he didn't have peace. Chidi had built a business at 50 million naira. He was looking successful, right? But then again, every night he does not sleep. His family, when it comes to friendships, they is strained. Sleeplessness is also there. But then again, one bad month exposed how fragile Chidi's system were. All right. You can imagine. So I don't know what success means to you, but looking at here, it is not about, it's true that money is very important, but it is also measured by peace. Peace lets you sleep. When you have peace, in fact, when you have that peace of mind, you can even think clearly. You can even make more, you can sit down, think clearly, and know how to even build the income streams you want to build. All right. So you can even handle a crisis without failing or without falling apart. That's what control that is sustainable looks like. So it's more peace and not more money. Some people have more money, but the peace is not even there. So as we go deeper, I will tell you something. So now, yes, I know a couple of us are already aware of these current realities, right? But then again, this is a 10-day anchor plan. This is a 10-day anchor plan. I'll quickly go and show you something on the reflection template. We'll look at what to do differently. So yes, I know you are used to to-do list. Me, I'm also very used to to-do list. But as we are ending the year, this is already December, right? This is December, and as you are ending the year, you want to make up your mind. You don't want to end the year with burnout. You don't want to end the year with regrets, because I'm a Christian, and one of the scripture that I like to hold dearly is Isaiah 12 verse 3. It says, with joy you shall draw out of the well of salvation, isn't it? So like I said, so you want to sit down and think clearly. It's true. I understand that a couple of us, you see, when you start the January, you see New Year resolution, you have goals. Funny enough, some people did not even go over their goals. They didn't go over their goals. Maybe after February, they just dropped it, and now December has come, and they're looking for where they wrote the goals, and they're now trying to trying to beat themselves up. What did I even achieve? Let me even go and read charts. Let me read your charts before we talk about this 10-day action plan. Let me read your chart. I'm seeing the chat box is awesome. It is real low. Thank you for relating. It's really real low. It's really real. Peace of mind is very, very necessary. Very, very important. Okay, so now, what's the thing you should start doing? Just in case you are like Amara, like Emeka, or like Sunday, what should you start doing? So okay, so I'll come back to this. So we have stop, do, start. SDS, stop, do, start. Stop, do, start. All right. So you want to identify 3 things. See, you need to sit down, please. If you don't know how to reflect, reflection is a game changer. That's what can move you from being being very, very active to being productive, I've come to realize that activity is not productivity. Just as we saw Tunde, Tunde was a very active person. But then again, if you ask him, he can't even map out the things that he has even achieved. Activity is not productivity, my brothers and my sisters. If you are listening to me here, it's not productivity. So you want to look at this action plan very well and ask yourself, what are the things to
Let me come back to the group chat. I just tapped on the link I saw there. They say 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. 8:30 p.m. Okay.
It's like, please, who's talking? Help me mute your mic, please. Oh, we are 39 on the call. Amazing. I'm happy that a couple of us are hungry for knowledge. And for those of you that have shared, please mute your mic, please.
Let's go inside. Now, come inside so that she will come because of the mosquitoes. Yes. Orange. See your orange.
Sorry about the distraction. Goodness, you're on this call, right? Let me make you a co-host. Okay. I've muted everybody. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. Please, I beg you, mute your mic. I will allow you speak, but mute your mic for now and use the chat box if you need to say anything. So what are the things you should stop doing, the things to eliminate? So you want to identify 3 things you are doing that drain your energy without producing results. Trust me, I might be your teacher in this class, but I'm also doing the same. Because nobody is perfect. I'm also doing the same, right? You want to sit down and identify 3 things you are doing that drain your energy. Because seriously, there are things that are energy drainers. And when I've come to realize, when I listen to Apostle Selman and some things that I know he likes to say, he will say, you have to major on the majors, right? So you want to identify those 3 things you are doing that drain your energy without producing results. They are there. They are there. And you have to set a deadline to stop each one within 10 days. All right. And you have to communicate clearly to others why you are stopping. You see, there's a place of accountability. No man is an island. Sometimes if you don't announce it, how will they hold you accountable? For example, stop checking email every 5 minutes. That's an example, but you have to sit down and identify what is that thing that you do that drain your energy without producing results. That's the stop part of it. So the next one is do. What are the things to protect? What are the things to protect? Choose 2 to 3 things that actually matter to you. Seriously, for some of us, like me, one of the reasons why, I'm not saying everybody should leave classroom, but I was very active in the classroom and I left the classroom. I was asking myself the things that matter. And I didn't want to keep going in circles. And I was not getting any younger. I needed to make a decision. I needed to just see. I had to think and made a bold step. I was always stuck in traffic, and I'll come back exhausted. So I had to sit down and ask myself the things that really matter to me. And trust me, you want to look at the things to protect. Choose 2 to 3 things that actually matter to you. Then you want to schedule them like non-negotiable appointments and defend them from interruption and distraction. For example, let's say you want to pick 1 hour daily for your most important work. The next thing you want to look at is how to start one small thing. You want to pick one small action that moves you forward and do it consistently for the next 10 days. And you have to also track it to see your progress. Okay, let me go to the practical aspect. I want us to look at the template together. Oh, okay, yes. So let's look at this. Then I will take you to the template where we'll just talk about it briefly. This is going to be practical. All right. So now look at Zainab, for example. Look at Zainab. Zainab, she wanted promotion this year, and it's already December. She didn't get promotion, right? So she wanted to be a senior teacher by this December, but it didn't happen. She felt so disappointed. But what she didn't notice, she didn't notice that she mentored junior teachers, that she helped in redesigning the curriculum, that she even won a teaching award, or she even launched a podcast. She didn't notice all of those things, though. And her hidden win was that she built credibility, visibility, and network that makes promotion likely in the coming year. So now when I was preparing for this class, I was checking it too. And me, I saw myself in Zainab. So let me just give you a tip. I'm someone that I'm a go-getter, and I love to set goals. And truly, I love to set goals. And I've seen the result of goal setting. In fact, there are times where I don't get to achieve a particular goal. I'll be so heartbroken. But thank God I have an understanding now. So for this year, if you check, even till now, I have my vision board here. I said I wanted to earn a certain amount every month. I wrote it in January. Truthfully, it has not happened. So when I was reflecting, I was checking. I was checking that why didn't I even achieve this thing, this financial result this year? What happened? Do you know what consoled me? I was not checking my hidden wins. Then I had to name this year a seed planting year. This same year, I took courses like never before. This same year, I gave value like never before. This same year, I was just checking the things that I did, the hidden wins. You see, some of us sometimes you might set a major goal, but then again, there's a foundation you need to build. So success is not even measured by immediate results. You want to check this year. Maybe you were able to finish that course for the first time from start to finish. These are things to check. Maybe you even build skills and relationship. Maybe you build credibility. For me, I know that this year, a couple of you got to know me this year, and I became so intentional even on my social media this year. I can give value for almost free. It's a planting time for me. So if I start to earn that money next year, it's because I have built a foundation. So you want to ask yourself that question. So what are those hidden wins? So we'll move to the reflection workbook. We'll analyze it together. It's a short one, and I might just think whether I want to give it to everybody for free, right? It's a book that everybody needs, but you have to devote time and reflect. I'm going to open that book now so that you can see. All right, so I'm going to my slide now. Let me show you the book. Let's analyze some practical solutions from that book. Am I still muted? Someone said I should share the book. Okay. All right. So why I'm looking for that book? Okay. So tell me, are you learning something, or I'm just blabbing? Are you learning something? Just drop one word, one thing you are getting from this class, or you're just waiting for me to share the book. Are you learning something? I want to see your comments, please. Please, keep your comments coming while I get the book and we talk about it. Are you learning something? I want to read your comments. Are you learning something? I'm coming to read your comment too. I can't wait. Okay. Here's the full screen. Coming. So I'm coming. Please give me a second. I'm trying to exit. Awesome. Okay. So that you would value this book the more. Let me go and read comments. I can't wait to read your comments. Are you learning something? Oh, the last example was just describing me. Awesome. We have not failed. Okay. Amazing. I'm happy that we are getting value. I want to read comments. Yes, reflection enhance clarity and productivity. Exactly. We have not failed. We have not given up. We are winning. Awesome. I'm liking this motivation. Oh, yes. Exactly. Okay. It's a wonderful year for me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I like what you are saying. I love that. Okay, so let me share my slides. Let's talk about some more practical. I set some goals I couldn't achieve. What I didn't look for located me. Awesome, 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 awesome. And I got to know you this year, so it's a privilege and it's an honor. I'm happy to know you this year. Okay, I want to read more. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay. All right. So let's talk about let's look at the practical side of this reflection template now. We've seen the slides already. Can you see my screen? So I took time to create this book. So this book is a tool, right? It's a tool, and you have to really take time to use it. And is designed to help you move from confusion to clarity. Um, okay. So yes, as you get this book, please, I want to beg you, because this book also contains the hidden wins audit, right? So I don't want you to feel like failures. The truth is, whether you like it or not, there are things you have achieved, but you might not be seeing them, and you might not be seeing them as wins. You might not see them as wins, but they are wins actually. They look like okay. So let me. So you're looking for achievements that looks good on Instagram. No, 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 no. It's good for you to be grateful. I will still keep referring to that scripture, that it is with joy that you draw out of the well of salvation. If you are not joyful, see, I've noticed that when I'm not joyful, to an extent, my creativity is hindered. How do you want to even finish strong when you are not even joyful? You're not grateful for the things you already have, right? If you thank God for even the finger that for his finger, so an extent you get to see his hand. That's even the law of life. And let me also say one thing again. Even as human beings, I really like Yorubas for some things that they do. So you can do something for a Yoruba person today. The person will see you tomorrow and say, thank you for this thing. Thank you for that day. Oh, they'll see you again. Thank you for that day. Oh, they keep thanking you. So next time, as a human being, you start looking for what to do for that person again. I don't know whether it happens to anybody here. I don't know. But it happens to me. If you keep thanking, I'm not saying that you should thank me because you want something, but you might be doing it out of honesty or out of sheer gratitude, right? So just imagine if you are thanking what you thank for, what you are grateful for, to an extent it multiplies. And there's this, psychologists will tell you, there's this rush of good hormones that comes just because you are having a grateful mindset. All right, so now I want to tell you, please, after this class, thank God tomorrow is Saturday. You have to find time. By the way, if you don't know how to reflect, start, let it be part of your goals. Learn how to reflect, even if it is 10 minutes. Write down everything you did in 2025 that moved you forward. Not the big things. Maybe meeting somebody. It might be just the small things, the things that matter. For example, the skills you learned. What did you learn how to do? Sometimes it might not be taking courses on Udemy. It might not be taking courses on Coursera. What did you learn how to do? Let me give you examples, like the one we looked at. For example, look at Sunday that we said he was so busy. Who remembers Sunday? Please, if you can remember Sunday, type T. Type T if you can remember Tunde that I mentioned earlier. Type T. Tunde, for example, we saw that he was that over busy guy who didn't have time, who was so stressed and so exhausted. But you know that Tunde, he learned how to use Excel better. It is something to be grateful for. He learned how to use Excel better. Choma, for example, too. Choma also learned how to use social media marketing. She learned it, whether formally or informally. So Adekunle learned how to plan lessons more effectively. So if you are seeing yourself in these people, please go and look for those and write them down. Write them down. Amara learned how to negotiate her salary. So please, this book, if I give it to you, you will know how to write your skills. So you can see you are categorizing the hidden wins, right? The skills you learned. The other one is how did you build relationships? Who did you meet this year? A couple of you are on this call and I've met you. For example, Abigail Taiwo is here. I met her this year. How did we even connect? Before, I used to teach, so I train educators. I used to teach educators alone. I could not even collaborate to an extent. I would learn everything and I would teach them. I was exhausted until I found Abigail Taiwo. I discovered that her strength was in a certain area. I began to engage her, and since then we have been very helpful to each other. I met her this year. I met a couple of you this year too. So I'm thanking God for that. It might look like, oh, maybe because she didn't give me 5 million naira. It's not about that. So it's not about that. Who did you meet this year? Who did you even help? Thank God for that. Who helped you? Who helped you? Sometimes you want to write down these things so that you know how to even appreciate them. Do you know that even honor is a seed? I was listening to Apostle Sermon today, and he was saying something about how the things you should know. Some people, they are so skillful in their craft, but they are still poor. He said that there are skills you should master. The first one, if you are a spiritual person here, of course, your faith, you should train yourself so much that you are doing well in your faith, in whatever you believe in, right? The second one is your craft. Your craft, your area of specialty, that thing that you know how to do very well, that you get paid for. You should master it. Then the third one, he mentioned the law of life. The law of life. And one of the laws of life is relationship. Many of us do not even know how to honor people. You don't know how to celebrate them. I can tell you countless examples of people that to an extent, I didn't get to struggle for things just because I knew how to cement relationship. Today I saw a video somebody posted on LinkedIn. He was talking about how somebody recommended him for a job in a good school. Meanwhile, he was teaching in another school. The school was not as good as the one that he was recommended for. So he said he didn't even know that he was recommended. So finally, he got that job and he was working there. So one day, the head teacher called him and asked him, how did you know this person? The long and short of the matter was, he discovered that this person recommended him and made him to get the job. When he realized it, he said when he got his first salary, that the salary was split into three, that he had to give one to the church, gave one to his mom, and the third one to that person that helped him. And since that time, the person never ceased to let him know of opportunities. Even this year, let me tell you another thing. It was late last year. I also met I met Miss Bosse. She's not here, but I don't know if she's here. But I met her, and through Miss Bosse, I've been able to get a lot of opportunities. So sometimes you writing these things down, it will force you to go and say thank you to them without even looking for anything. A particular woman, so she was my student in a particular class, and on her birthday, I had to write something about her. I wasn't even mincing words. She was so excited. The next thing, she started asking me what she would do she started telling me that I need to join some platforms so that I can be more visible. And she linked me to some platforms that I've gotten plenty students from. I'm forever grateful to her. There are times I go to her DM and I'm saying, thank you so much. I'm helping her to do some things for free. Just that I'm grateful. So you want to go and sit down and write. Some of you, this will cause you to know how to honor people so that you will not even struggle next year. And most times, they might not even give you money, but they can recommend you. What would take you 5 years to achieve? You are using 2 months to achieve that thing. So you want to categorize your hidden wins. Like I mentioned the first one. Who can tell me the first one? The categories you should follow. Who can tell me the first one? Please put it in the chat box. I want to see the first one, because you are supposed to categorize your hidden wins into different categories. I mentioned the first one. Who can tell me? I'm looking at the chat box to read before I go further. What was the first one? Someone is saying share the book. No problem. I'll think about it. But people that sent me screenshots, awesome. No, the first one is not master your faith though. I said you should split your hidden wins into different categories. Yes, I met you too this year, Miss Nurat. Welcome, ma. I met you this year. Who can tell me? You're not following, right? Interesting. Who wants to tell me that thing now? I'm waiting. Okay, let me just go back to it. It's obvious that you didn't get it, but my story was something you were listening to. So I said the first category is the skills you learned. The skills you learned. Please write it down. It might not be formal. It might be that you learned how to use a particular tool, or you became a bit more tech savvy. Write it down. Write down the 3 skills that you learned. The second one is the relationship that you built. So who did you help? Who helped you? Who do you now have a friendship with that you did not have in January? So Tunde, for example, look at Tunde. Tunde here that we looked at on our slide. Tunde built a network of 15 people in his industry. Tunde made, sorry, give me a second. My light has gone off. I'm coming. Okay. We are 41 on the call. Amazing. Please give me a second. Let me quickly turn on the light. I'm back on the call. Thank you for hanging in there. Okay, I'm seeing some 3 new chats. Yes, I had to take permission. I'm back now on the call. All right, so let's finish up. And shout out to those of you that have been here since the class started. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. 41 people are on the call. That's amazing. That's massive. All right, let me go back to my screen. I'm sure you can still see my screen, right? So yes, for example, look at Tunde that was trivializing the things he did. He built a network of 15 people in his industry. Maybe it was on LinkedIn. For me this year, oh my God, LinkedIn was, I said I would take my LinkedIn journey very seriously, and I've gotten opportunities from LinkedIn, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. Choma made 3 new friends who are also entrepreneur. I'm citing example from the people we saw on the slide. Adekunle mentored the woman that was lamenting that she didn't get promoted. She mentored 2 junior teachers, and trust me, she was sowing a seed. They were grateful. Amara built a friendship with her colleague that became real support. So please write what you built about relationship. Write them. Don't forget. That's how to spot your hidden wins. The next one is challenges you overcame. What was hard this year? How did you get through it? And I must say that Nigerians, we are resilient people. We are really resilient. If you're a Nigerian here, please just say, just drop a favorite emoji. If you're a Nigerian here, you know, I like to refer to on the coat of arm. There's this plant they call the cactus plant. This plant can survive even in the desert. Can survive. Oh my God! And to me, or from what I've read so far about the coat of arm of Nigeria, it symbolizes our people and how resilient we can be. A couple of us here, some of you are not even you're trivializing the things you've done. What did you get through this year? What it's not about success right now, it's about resilience. And you are still standing. Some people lost loved ones and they have bounced back and they are still standing. It's not like it is easy, but to an extent, they had to move. A couple of us have, let's say, for example, you are a teacher, right? You still try to show up and you still try to give your best shot in your job. It's a big deal. Be grateful for it. You go to school, your students, they don't even have an idea what you went through. They didn't even know that you drank Gary to the office, but you still delivered. A couple of us still show up at work. It is a blessing. What were the challenges that you overcame? Maybe you didn't even have so much money on you, but somehow you were able to pay for that course. You were able to still survive. You were able to show up, even on LinkedIn or on social media platform. You were going through some stuff, but you still showed up. It is a blessing, and it shows resilience. It shows that you're a resilient person. I don't need to come and tap you on your back to say that, but I'm doing that right now virtually. If you are there and you went through stuff this year, I'm tapping you on the back and saying that you've done so well and you deserve the best, and you are one of the resilient persons I've ever seen. You need your flowers, and please take it. Some people, even some women, they had miscarriages and they are still showing up. It is the grace of God that has helped you, and it is resilient. You are still standing strong. You did not collapse. Please be grateful. So you will categorize, you will write those challenges that you overcame. For example, look at Tunde. Tunde dealt with a difficult boss and he learned how to set boundaries. It's a challenge that he overcame. Chioma dealt with business crisis. She suffered inflation, right? But she learned how to adapt. Some people, they left a particular location to another location, and their finances were a bit shaky, but they are still surviving. He's resilient at work. Adekunle dealt with burnout, and he learned how to say no. It's a challenge that he overcame. Amara dealt with Naira crash and learned how to be flexible. Please, I beg you. I've mentioned 3 categories now. Please tell me the first one again. Tell me the second one and the third one. Let me see that you're following. Tell me the third one and let me see that you're following. How will you categorize your hidden wins, and how will you write them down? Mention them for me, the categories. I want to see the chat box. I want to see the chat box. So let me tell you. So as Tunde went on, see, there are moments that changes everything, right? There are moments that change everything. For example, Tunde had to come to that point where he realized that business is not the same thing as progress. You can be busy, but are you making progress? Some people can be busy and are going around in circle. Tunde had to come to that point, that turnaround point, where he discovered that business is not the same thing as progress. Let me share one thing with you. I'm seeing Tunde in me. Something happened to me early this year. So late last year, okay, my company is now registered. So I got it registered in January. But before then, I was like, okay, I'll be focused. I'll be doing teacher recruitment. I'll still be training teachers. I will be writing books. I'll be managing the NGO. But I had to come to a point that, no, I can't be doing everything. What are those high priority tasks? There are some I need to delegate. There are some I need to really sit down and just take off. There are some I really need to do for myself. For example, I used to be involved in teacher recruitment. It was exhausting for me. I was doing like 6 things like Tunde. I had to cancel the teacher recruitment. I was like, I beg, I will now sit down and do interview. I'll just be exhausted. And I will not have time for other things. I had to scrap that one. And trust me, clarity keeps coming. I'm not saying that I've gotten it 100%, but to an extent, I'm not where I used to be. So Tunde realized that business was not the same thing as progress. So you want to check yourself and ask yourself, what are those things I can do so well? Am I doing 6 things at the same time? Is it making me a mediocre? Right? Chioma, for example, she realized that working 16 hours a day was not sustainable. Adekunle realized that he could not do everything and he couldn't be everywhere. I'm sure you know Adekunle from our slide. Adekunle used to do 6 things at the same time and he wasn't doing them so well. And he dropped a couple of them and focused on just 2. And he became excellent at those 2 that he was doing. So Amara realized that peace of mind was more important than money. So please, I want you to write your moments of clarity. I've mentioned skills that you learned this year, friendships that you built. What again? You can tell me the other one. Challenges that you overcame, moments of clarity. You have to write them down. Very, very necessary. All right. So what are you doing that is not working? Now, you want to check yourself. What are you doing that is not working? You want to finish strong, right? What are you doing that is not working, that is draining your energy, that is not producing results? What What are you doing that is not working? Something you said yes to years ago and never said no. What is that thing that is taking your time from what matters? A couple of us, there are things that are taking us from our family. We want to check it. Please, you have to write down those 5 things. Those things that are draining your energy, those things that are not producing results. You want to check it. Those things you are doing that is not working. Very, very necessary. So please check it. Now, the next thing you want to ask yourself, after you've written down those 5 things, which one are you going to stop doing in the next 10 days? You know, I know I said that we are trying to map out an action plan for the next 10 days, right? Which of these 3 things are you going to stop doing in the next 10 days? It's a question to ask yourself. And please, when you mention these 3 things, write your 3 reasons why you want to stop them. Why are you stopping those three things? And just write them down. The next thing is, what are you going to protect? So if you could do only 3 things with your time and energy, what would they be? Not what should matter, but what matters to you. What matters to you is very, very necessary, very important. Write them. Be specific. And please ask yourself, what does protecting these things look like? What time will I spend on them? How will I protect them from interruption? Be very specific. All right. So yes, that is it. Then the next thing you want to ask yourself. So instead of asking yourself, what do I want to achieve in December 31st next year? You ask yourself, what direction do I want to move in? What direction do I want to move in? You have to break down this direction into 3 adaptive goals. You're asking yourself, where do you want to go? And what will you do no matter what? And what will you do if things go well? So please check these things very well. You want to ask yourself these questions, very, very necessary. All right. What will I do even if the world is falling? So you want to look for what works for you, but seriously. So now, what could go wrong in 2026? What are the factors that can break your plan? Write them down. So you say for each one, if this happens, see what I'm going to do. Let me share one story with you. So I had travel plans last year. Was it last year? Travel abroad plans. But somehow it didn't work out. See, you know why you should ask yourself, if this does not happen, what's my plan? Or what factor can break my plan? So that you'll be ready, because the truth is, life can be uncertain. It's God that knows tomorrow, that holds the future. It's good for you to plan, right? But there are some certain things that can happen. And if you do not have your contingency plan, you might end up frustrated when these things happen. You will now feel like all world has crumbled. Please, you have to take it seriously. Write down these things, very necessary. If this happens, what will you do? What's your backup plan? For example, God forbid, but if I am sacked from work, what will I do? Will I go and commit suicide? So yes, think about it. Now, what does peace of mind look like? Please close your eyes for a minute and imagine yourself from now till December 31st. Close your eyes. You're not worried. You're not anxious. You're at peace. You are sleeping well. I want to read your response. Close your eyes for 2 minutes and imagine what peace of mind looks like to you. Just for 2 minutes. All right, so let me read your responses. I know it's not up to 2 minutes, but if you have your answer, start dropping it. What does peace of mind mean to you? What does peace of mind mean to you? Maybe you want to give me that answer. I don't mind. I don't see chat box. Are we still here? There are 41 on the call. Are we still here? Are we seeing anything? Possibilities. Awesome. Sleeping like a baby. Amazing. All right. Okay. I'm seeing 2 responses. So doesn't mean that others need to bliss, ease, no worries. To me, it means rest with assurance that everything is fine. Awesome. Blessing. I'm seeing blessing. Blessing. Oh, good to see you. Calmness. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Yes. I need few more. All right. Okay. Peace of mind means different things to different people. Amazing. 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 Okay. Let me go back to my reflection book. So now, so you're not worried? Awesome. Be at peace. Okay. Absence of life worries. Okay. Okay. So what changed? Lack of anxiety. Awesome. 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 Your responses are priceless. All right. So now, what is different? What changed? What are you doing differently? Now you're already traveling into the future, into the next 1 year. And you're asking, okay, so what is different? What did you do differently to get that calmness or to get that at ease? I'm seeing your responses and I'm asking, what changed? This is you seeing the next 1 year. Now, what are you doing differently? What are you doing differently? All right, thank you. So yes, so let me tell you something about peace of mind quickly. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Okay, so peace of mind requires a trade-off. You cannot have everything. It's just the sad reality. You cannot have everything. You cannot be everywhere. You can't be everywhere, right? You cannot have everything. You can't be everywhere. You have to choose. Now, what are you willing to give up to have that peace of mind? For example, Chioma gave up the idea of making 500 in a year. And she said, I will just build my business instead. I will build a business that is sustainable instead. Tunde gave up the idea of being the hardest worker in the office, and he chose to be the smartest worker instead. Who is writing on my screen? Oh, who? Can you please stop? Can we stop? Can you stop writing on my screen? Tunde gave up the idea of being the hardest worker in the office. He chose to be the smartest worker instead. Adekunle gave up doing everything. Adekunle was the guy we mentioned now, that he was running a tutoring brand. He was writing a book. He was managing a course. He was still coaching some teachers and some students. Okay. Please let me just finish up. I'm a bit distracted. I've gotten your responses. I'll take more much later. So Adekunle gave up doing everything. He just chose to do few things well. What are those few things that you want to sit down and say, okay, I'm going to do them well? He gave up doing everything. Amara gave up checking her bank balance every day. That one can give you a heart attack. She gave up checking her bank balance every day, and she chose to trust her system instead. Her system, her habits. What are you willing to give up? It's a question you want to ask yourself and write it down. Is it that some people can spend hours scrolling and checking the Instagram, checking the internet. Some are spending hours and reading news. Nobody's saying you should not be current though, but are you checking? Is it taking away your peace of mind? Or is it making you to not have time for what things that matter? As I'm talking to you, I'm also checking my own life too. So we're not exempted. Every one of us should go and do this check. Very necessary. All right. So please check these things very well. Very, very well. So yes, don't forget that that 10-day anchor plan, there's something is SDS. The acronym is SDS. Stop, do, and start. Stop, do, and start. Stop, do, and start. Very necessary. Stop, do, and start. So I now just in case you check, just to remind you again of do and everybody needs this book to help you do your reflection exercise very well, to help you really write down the things that need to make you finish strong. All right. My Instagram, what's that? Okay. Everybody needs this book. Please, are you still there? If you are there, just type 1. If you are still there, type 1. Oh, we are still 41 on the call. You guys are amazing. Oh, wow. Wow, you guys are, yes, one step at a time. Awesome, 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 awesome. So let me go back to that slide and just show you the 10-day anchor plan again. All right, the 10-day anchor plan again. Let me just show you so that you will know what you are doing, what you want to do differently. Let me show you that 10-day anchor plan. Let's look at it one more time as we wrap up. That's the highlight of our class today. You guys are amazing. You are still on the call. 41 of you are still here. That's beautiful. That's amazing. All right, so this is the 10-day. This is for the next 10 days. Today is 19th. Today is 19th. Let me tell you. So this is stop, do, start. This is how you can build your 10-day anchor plan. You want to write down 3 things that you are doing that drains your energy without giving you the results. You want to set deadlines to stop each one within 10 days. All right? You want to do the things that protect your energy. Choose 2 to 3 things that actually matter to you and make sure that you see. I don't know whether you practice time blocking, but you don't have to write so much. But this year, seriously, you can finish strong. This year you can finish strong. It's very possible for you to finish strong this year. It might be just one thing, one small. Now look at stop, do, start. Right? The start part says pick just one small thing. Maybe you have books that you want to finish up. Some of you have been writing books in January. You might want to block time and say, this book will die here. I will finish this book this year. You might just say, okay, only that one alone. Only that one alone is even enough. Maybe, like, for example, some people have some courses that they've paid for. You can pick one of the courses and say, I will finish this course this year. This year, I'll finish this course this year. So you just pick 3 things and do it consistently for the next 10 days and see the result. So that one of the ways to finish strong. Don't make it too bulky. Stop, do, start. The things to stop, write them down. The things to protect, write them down. You cannot be everywhere. The things to start doing, if it's just one small thing, please write it down. And see, let me tell you, even the Bible is complete. It says, write the vision down and make it plain. Whatever you don't write it down so that it can be tangible. See, me, I'm talking to you. I mean, I know how to, I like to set goals. Oh, I have my vision board here. And like, to the glory of God, over 80% of the things that I wrote down this year, I've achieved them. I wrote them down. And see, the way I wrote them down is, after writing them down, I got them in different templates. So I have it in Google Doc, my goals, the main one on Google Doc. Before I got an office in my room, in one of my rooms, on close to the shelf, I got some what's it called, sticky notes, and I wrote down. I summarized my goals in different categories, and I pasted them there. Another way, then the next thing was to now have a vision board, and my screensaver. It became my screensaver. It's on my phone. When I work online, so I press my phone. I see my vision board staring at me in the face. So where does it want to even escape? So I had no choice than to keep seeing those things. So please go back and write down the things you want to be doing, the things you want to stop doing, the things you want to protect. Go and write them down and see how you can commit yourself for the next 10 days and see truly. You may not achieve everything, but just that one thing that you say you want to do for the next 10 days, you will achieve it if you are serious. And whether you practice time blocking, I do not know. But if you can practice time blocking, if you can block and say, no, this is just this one thing, let me even achieve this thing. And trust me, when you achieve some certain kind of things, to an extent, your confidence level builds. Maybe it's that course that you've written, you've paid for, you've not taken it. Go and finish that course. Don't carry it over the next year. Go and finish it. If it's that book you are writing, finish it. If it's that course or that book you are reading, or a particular skill you are learning that you are procrastinating, go and set your 10-day plan and finish it. From now till 31st of December, finish it. Just one small thing. Don't do too much like Tunde. Don't do so much. Just one small thing first. Then next year, of course, you write your goals for next year. Right? So now I want to say something. Please, now that you've gained clarity, please, if you know you've gained value from the class, can you drop something? What did you learn from today's class? Maybe one word, just one word One word, one word. What did you learn from today's class? You might want to screenshot this. What did you learn from the intention why you joined? Did you get the value? Did you get the value? And yes, everybody gets the template. I'm giving it to everybody. Everybody will get it. Everybody will get it. Thank you. Exactly. Okay, setting my goals, transformed, awesome. Identify my hidden wins, awesome. Choose to do a few things so well, beautiful, amazing. Okay, we are 43 on the call. You guys are amazing. This is the first time I'm seeing a lot of people stay for class from start to finish. Thank you so much, Miss Kiru. So yes, now that you've gotten clarity, thank you. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Start one thing that gives you peace of mind. Yes, okay. Your goals can bend without breaking. Okay, yes. You have to be flexible too. Yes. Awesome. Reduce stress, build my hidden wins. Yes. You cannot be everywhere. If you want to be everywhere, think about that guy that was doing 6 things and he was a mediocre. Yes, you can't be everywhere. Amazing. Yes, thank you. That word there, this phrase, awesome. Showcase your achievements. Celebrate your small wins. And yes, if you have courses that you are yet to finish, go and finish them. Go and finish, even if it is one, finish it. Finish what you started. There's this dopamine that it releases to your brain just by achieving one thing, and celebrate yourself for finishing it. Awesome. Learn time blocking. Awesome, coach. Great. Practice gratitude. Yes. Have clarity and focus on your vision. Awesome. You guys are amazing. Awesome responses. Okay, so yes, that's beautiful. And just in case you want more, this is just, let me tell you, you can be motivated now. Motivation cannot just keep you. Motivation can make you excited, but it can die, right? It's a good way to get started. You have to check your habits. Very important. Your habits are so now let me just tell you something about the class that I have coming up. Not really a class, but some people that want to continue this, that want to go further. Let me show you something. Okay. Am I still sharing my screen? Okay, no. Let me show you something quickly before we call it a day. And yes, everybody gets the template for free. I will share it on the group. And yes, and people that have shared and showed me screenshot, don't worry, I have something coming for you. I will share with you shortly too. Let me see. And thank you to those who shared the class, even the ones who didn't send me screenshots. Thank you. God bless you. I'm sure that people that saw the class got value. I'm coming. Let me open something. I want to show you something quickly so that we can call it a night. So yes, this is just one day class, so it can light up the spark in you. But if you want a system that actually works, there's something to do. So let me show you. Okay. So yes, so clarity is not even enough. Clarity is not enough. You have to gain control. You have to gain control over what you do. You need support. So there's this particular coaching program that I'm launching for the first time. I've been doing it unconventionally. It's called the Audacity Engine. I've realized that a couple of people, you have that thing inside of you. Many of you want to start up YouTube channel, but they are begging you to start since 1960. You've not started. Some people have books to write, and they're not even coughing about it. Let's say that in January they're excited. Then when it's February, it just dies down. They're not serious anymore because they don't have a system that works for them. See, a person who will do so well the next coming year, show me that person's habits. So there's this 2 months intensive program that I'll be having that is starting in January, but it's not just in January. See, in that program, I've drafted 4 modules that would really work. You're going to be learning you're going to be learning mind engineering, right? You will understand why you have been stuck. You will learn how to change your identity so that the new behavior becomes automatic. Some people, they don't know how to build on what they've started, right? You will learn how not to be stuck. Some people will be asking me, how do you do this? How do you stay consistent? There are systems that I've put in place. I've put systems in place to stay consistent. I know what I do, and I'll be sharing more of the secrets in that particular coaching program, right? You move from I know I should do this, from I'm the kind of person who does this. There are things that I'll be sharing in that particular coaching program. You will build a system that works for you and not against you. You will learn how to automate things that matter. You will learn how to create leverage so that your efforts will produce more results. Many of you are here. You know you are so loaded. You know that you are a light of the world, but you are being put under a bushel. But you are not supposed to be how can a light be under a bushel? How do you want to shine? Some of you have initiatives that you want to start. You have that company you want to start. See, if you come for that coaching program, I will push you. You will start it. You see, YouTube channel you want to create and be turning content. I will push you when you come for that program. If it's one gift that God has given to me, I can be very self-motivated. I can be very motivated, and I don't stay like that. I've learned over time that success also look at your systems. What habits are you practicing? It is not just by being sober for the next 10 days. It is also about taking action and building a system that becomes automatic. Whether I am tired, see, I know how to rest though, right? But then I'm learning how to rest. Let me put it that way. God rested for 1 day. He worked for 6 days. I will teach you how you will push yourself. You'll be pushed. So yes, you will learn a system that works for you, not against you. Another one is you will learn how to move fast without burning out. You will learn how to create things that can carry you forward. You will learn how to turn small wins into big results. There are plenty of things that you're going to be learning in that coaching program. It's beyond 2 months. So you will learn how to make what you are learning permanent. You will not just build a life that is successful, but you will build something that is sustainable. There is something that is driving me. Whether I sleep and wake up, there is my compelling why that is keeping me, that is making me to do what I'm doing. And I keep getting better every year by the grace of God, because I know how to carry that scripture through that says the path of the just is like a shining light that shines brighter unto the perfect day. You will learn how to leave a mark that lasts. And trust me, beyond the coaching is a 1-year program, in fact. When you join, see, I call it Audacity Engine. A couple of us are not audacious. We have so much inside of us, but we don't know how to step out. Some will be saying, what people say, how do they will laugh at me. What if? Plenty what if might be keeping you stuck. When you come for that program, I will push you. You start pushing others when I push you. Because how can you be how can you be living with such talent and you're not showcasing? And by the way, you will now see people that you are even better than, they are doing those things, and you're like, I should be doing this. So you are checking somebody is preaching, or somebody is hosting a program, and you're like, I can do this very well. Why am I not even doing it? So I will push you. Whatever is sleeping inside of you will rise up by force. Is it that you want to be active on LinkedIn or any social media platform? Is it that you want to register your company? You want to be a voice? You want to do something? You want to be consistent? Or maybe you are doing so much. You have plenty area of interest. We will learn how to streamline into the ones that really, really matter. All right. It was this same. See, I've been coaching for a while unconventionally. People come and tell me, thank God I met you. Thank God. I learned in a particular coaching program how to even monetize whatever skill I have. I don't trivialize my skill. I do not do that. Some people that are buying, that are stealing your brain for free. You will learn how to turn whatever passion that you have into income that is sustainable for you when you come for that program. And when you join that program, yes, at some point, I'll be bringing industry leaders to also teach people in that inner circle program. I'll be bringing inner circle leaders, industry leaders. So it's not just about 2 months coaching. At some point, so it's a 1-year program. It's more like an inner circle. I will share opportunities there, right? And there will be chance to work with me on projects. All right. And there will be monthly session, maybe not every month, but to an extent, we'll have sessions that will be bringing people that are already doing well in that field to come and talk to you people about some of the things that can make you grow. So yes, it's something that I want to share with you, and I will share the content, the what's it called, the template with you. You go through it. I will share a link if you are interested. Everyone in this class today, if you know you shared the class, you are paying just you are giving, see, you get 10% discount, just 10% discount. All right, and the class, we start fully on the 15th of January. If you, I don't want to just be alone. I want to grow with other people too. As I see, my last year and this year, they're not the same. Oh, a lot has changed. I keep evolving. So I want people that have so much inside of them, but they are sitting down under those things because they are scared, fear of the unknown, or I don't know what to do differently. Come for that class. Come for that coaching class. It's a year program, and you will get so much value from it. So I'm sending the link very shortly. If you are interested, do well to sign up. And like I said, everyone that has shared the class, and I'm giving you this template for free, yes. And if you have shared the class, you are going to just access it for just 10% discount. And it's the offer is just for this night, right? Then of course you will now wait till January 15th. Christmas is coming, oh, except you don't want to be productive enough. I don't know, but this is for people that are interested. I don't even want crowd. I don't want crowd, seriously. I want those that are going to take it seriously, because we'll be having reviews. We'll be having book reviews. I will show you how to read books without burning out, because it takes something in your head to even be the head. You'll be having what's it called, podcast sessions. You'll be presenting. If you are scared of even speaking out, I will teach you how to go about all of those things. That YouTube channel, you will start it. That book, you will write it. That NGO you want to start, you will start it. That company, you register it. That vision that God has given to you, it will come to manifestation just because you are showing up for that class. It's called Audacity Engine for a reason. You will be very audacious enough to launch out, to do that thing that has been in your heart that is lying waste. So I'm sharing the link in the group. You can access the link there and see if it's something that you would like to be a part of. Thank you for your time. Any question for me? Any question for me? We are 40 on the call now. You guys are amazing. You are so amazing. I just pray that this template helps you get the value you are looking for. All right. So any question for me? It's amazing. All right. Thank you. Any question for me? You are welcome. Thank you so much. And please, let's connect on LinkedIn if you're on LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, what are you waiting for? That's where the future is. Oh, I've gotten opportunities from that LinkedIn alone. A lot of opportunities. All right. Thank you. God bless you for your time. God bless you for your time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll drop the reflection template. Let me send the link now so you can see the link and see if it's something you would love to be a part of. All right. I'll share the link now. Only early action takers are getting the 10% discount. Early action takers. I'll share the link in the chat box right now so you can access it. It's called Audacity Engine. That name was carefully thought about. Audacity Engine. You have to be audacious. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I see you, my Teach, Glow, and Grow Rich students. I see you. So I've shared the link. You can check it, see if it's something you really would love to be a part of, and take action immediately. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy seeing your responses. Please, if I drop I would like to get feedback even on LinkedIn. When I drop it, please do well to go and comment thoughtfully. Okay. God bless you for your time. I really appreciate. Thank you. Our class has ended. You said you don't have a question for me, right? Our class has ended. 40 on the call. Please hold on. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture before you go off, please. Let's take a picture. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all the coaches that are here. I appreciate everyone who, with meekness, they came to also listen to what I have to say. God bless you. Thank you. And see you finishing strong without burnout, without regrets. Because don't forget that it is with joy that you draw out of the well of salvation. You have to be creative, and you must be creative joyfully. Okay, let's take a picture before you go off. Awesome people. Okay. Please, Miss Abigail, are you there? Please, who is there? Can you do a screenshot? If you have a laptop, do a holistic screenshot for us. Let me show my video. Who is helping us do a screenshot? A volunteer, please.
Let me quickly just get my laptop on.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I've shared the link to that program if you're interested. And don't worry, like I said, everyone is getting the template for free. I'll share it on the group very soon. So please do well to take action. Okay. Thank you, Miss Abigail. I'm waiting. Please don't go. Just say cheese. Don't go.
Just
yet.
a minute, please. Just a minute, please.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not showing.
You are showing now. I'm seeing you. But you are muted. Thank you so much. I'm liking the response. We don't have lights, no problem. Sorry about that. That's Niger Factor. Miss Abby, are you done? And thank you for hanging in there. I can see Miss Geraldine. I can see a lot of you that joined early and you are still here. God bless you. Thank you for joining early. I pray that whatever it is that how you are chasing knowledge, everything would come to fruitfulness. Amen.
You can stop sharing the screen so that I'll just capture the.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. I'm not even seeing myself.
Okay. Yeah, you can see you.
Okay.
So this is one. Quite much. So I'm just going to. I think there are more people on. Okay. So.
Thank you so much. Sabi, should we keep smiling? Should we keep sharing, Miss Abby? Are you done?
I am. I'm done.
Okay, you're done snapping. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful night rest and see you finishing strong this year. And I'm sending the template. Don't worry. You see it in the group.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a beautiful night rest.
Thank you so much.